Now, for more on these rape cases in South Africa, we're now joined live by Vincentia Dlamini-Ngobesi, a gender violence activist. Welcome to Africa Live. Now, if we look at some of the response to the sentence handed down, some people, including the police, have described Kana's sentence to 2 life terms as victorious. Is this enough to deter such acts?
It is justice for this particular victim, but it's not enough for the rest of the other victims that we know that they have not got justice from our system. And we hope that this sentence is going to act as a deterrent, not only to the other offenders, but also to the other magistrates and judges to say that these are the kinds of sentences we want for our victims.
Now, you say that in general this isn't enough to deter the criminals from perpetrating these type of acts. If we look at what's happened in the case of the Diepsloot incident, we've had 4 out of the 5 suspects freed. Are you concerned that the case may fail following this development?
It doesn't look like it will fall, because the manner in which these particular accused were arrested, it was that there was just no eyewitness that saw this crime being committed, but they were merely arrested because they were residing in the same premises where the bodies were found. But later on, the 5th suspect was arrested. So this 5th suspect, who has admitted to these crimes, is the one that we think that should be facing the music for his actions. So we hope that other crimes are going to be handled swiftly, like this one, in terms of DNA results coming back quickly and other evidence that needs to be collected to be done quickly, because we know in other cases that have no media attention that there's just dragging of feet in terms of handling such cases.
Well, that's precisely part of the problem. The Anin Boyson situation did receive a lot of media attention, and South Africa has one of the highest rates of sexual violence in the world. So if a heavy sentence once in a while isn't enough, what exactly should authorities be doing to curb such crime?
You know, unfortunately, our country has just got, good legislation in terms of gender-based violence and child abuse violence cases, but we see them not being implemented enough. We see the dragging of officials in terms of implementing other legislation. We are currently waiting for the DNA bill to be signed into law, which has been passed in August, but it has been sitting in cabinet for the past 5 years. So we're saying that for these crimes to be effectively managed, we need legislation to be taken seriously. We need our specialized courts to be in place. We want personnel that is trained, that is sensitive to our cases. We want zero tolerance for such cases. And we also want, intensive and extensive focus on our preventative measures, because we don't want a society that is only reactive, but we also want to have proactive approach to these crimes.
All right, thanks very much for your time. There is speaking to Vincentia Dlamini-Ngobesi, a gender activist live in Johannesburg.